Hey everyone, another update. I'll keep it brief here. This is days 3 and 4 post-op, and there's a lot of positive things that have happened, a few not so great things. Started out, I finally was able to get cleaned up, and I had a good shave, and nothing like washing up and getting a good shave to make you feel better. I had a little medication pump that was putting some kind of a medication into my shoulder via a catheter. We pulled that out early on day 3, and it left me a little bit lightheaded. I'm not real good with needles and stuff, and I've not had a whole lot of sleep the night before, so that was one little downside to things. Pain has been okay. Sometimes it's been worse than others. Kind of all depends on what I'm doing. I had this ice pad on, and this is the one that you saw in the previous video, hooked up with water lines through it, and I made the mistake yesterday of leaving this on, even though I didn't have the mechanism running. I left it on so that it'd be easy to hook it up if I needed to. The problem with that is this backside is made of a plastic material, so I wound up sweating on the backside of it, and it created a lot of heat, almost to the point of being kind of like what a heating pad would be like. And down here, I was actually starting to peel a little bit from the moisture, and so I noticed my shoulder was really aching, and I attributed that, after it was all said and done, to having that pad on, because it was trapping heat and moisture in there and just kind of doing the opposite of what I needed it to do. So a little mental note that if you're not going to use that on a continuous basis, to take it off when you're not using it. A couple of other things. My biggest issue so far has been sleeping. I'm only averaging about 3, maybe 4 hours tops a night, and it's starting to wear on me a little bit. Hopefully I can get that worked out in the next couple of days. A couple of simple tricks is rolling up a towel when you're sitting, because the way this is, you put your hand on this when you're sitting on the couch, instead of having your hand just kind of dropping down. This does have a little strap that I could put right here, but it's not the same. Your hand still kind of falls down. So just roll up a towel and put it under, and it's a nice little brace kind of for your hand. Another thing is trying to sleep at night. Effective is these little pillows, kind of you use for airplanes, and you just kind of, you could put them in a different fashions behind your head. What I've done is I've got a couch that has a recliner, so I sit a little bit more down into it too much. So what I did is I put a pillow, and I stood a pillow up behind me, and then I kind of put this behind me, almost like another little pillow like that, and it's pretty comfortable. So that's one way I've been able to try and get a little bit of sleep anyways. Just a couple of ideas on that. Like I said, pain has been on and off. Sometimes I don't feel it much at all. Other times I got a little behind on my medication at one point, and I felt that. So once again, very important to make sure that you're up to your current levels on your medication and stay ahead of that instead of falling behind, because when you do start to hurt, it really does hurt. Trying to think, I think that's about all for now. I'll do an update in a couple of days here and just give you another idea of where I'm kind of headed. But if you have any ideas or any questions or anything, just feel free to shoot me an email. And otherwise, we'll talk to you later, and thanks a lot.